Interview Kristen and Dad. Take one.
Okay. Question number one. Were there many children in your neighborhood?
In my neighborhood? In my immediate neighborhood, children my own age, you mean? Or just kids?
Children?
Of all ages? Yes, there were a lot of children in our neighborhood, maybe about 12.
Did you play with a lot of others or just with one or two?
I played with all of the kids that were my age, which was about 4 of them.
What kinds of things did you do to have fun when you had free time?
When we had free time, we played baseball. We played a game called Home Run Derby, where we see who could hit the ball over a fence in the backyard. And we lived across the street from a wood, so we used to go in the woods and play all the time. We used to make boats, go down the brook in the boat. We made tree houses. We did a lot of what we called exploring in the woods. Spent a lot of time in there.
I know you
What kinds of jobs did you have to do around the house?
because you.
Around the house? Well, in the summertime I had to cut the grass. And I had to do the dishes after supper. I had to keep my room clean. I had to, any other odd jobs my mom and dad had for me I had to do.
Were there any things that you had to do that you really didn't like to do?
That I really didn't like to do? I really didn't like to cut the grass. And I really didn't like to do the kitchen dishes. And I really didn't like keeping my room clean. I really didn't like raking leaves or doing any other odd jobs that they asked me to do.
Did you ever get in trouble for doing things you shouldn't have done?
Who, me? No, I was a perfect child. I never ever got in trouble once. Yes. A couple times. Oh, of course, lots of things I did.
What?
Be specific, Dad. We're getting this on tape.
Well, I remember one time when I was over...
How about when you jumped onto the bed?
Oh, you have spies out. So you've been investigating my background, I see. Well, I was over my friends, the Clemises, and their parents weren't home at the time, and we were jumping from from the top bunk in one bedroom.
I hear it's the dresser.
No, I think it was the top bunk. And we jumped onto another bed, and we broke the bed, cracked it.
How about the time that you said that you were sleeping over a boy's house, and he said he was sleeping at your house,
Yes.
and he camped out in the
Oh,
woods?
yes. My friend Johnny Hockadell and I, on the last night, 2 nights before school starts, or our last free night, we decided that we were going to sleep under the stars. So John told his parents that he was sleeping at my house, and I told my parents I was sleeping in his house. And we went out in the woods and slept under the stars. The only problem was John's mother wanted to ask him a question and called my parents to ask where he was or talk to him. And they said, well, no, he's not here. We thought they were over at your house. So then both sets of parents went out looking, and they finally found us in the woods behind my friend Carlene Quackenbush's house.
Okay. What was your favorite thing to eat
My favorite thing to
at that
eat?
time?
Desserts.
Kind
Blueberry pie.
What kind of things did you talk about at the dinner table?
We sat around at the dinner table. We really didn't talk too much.
What kinds of books did you like to read? Stories about kids your own age, sports books, stories about famous people?
When I was young, I really didn't do a lot of reading, but things that I read,
Today's November 23rd, 1987. And Christian's in the 6th grade at Margaret School, and he has to interview his dad for a report. Taking a little break here in the action while they each have a little glass of water. And in a moment we'll resume our interview. Go ahead, Christian.
What was your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yes.
I'm in the middle of doing it.
Think about the clothes that were popular when you were my age. What did you like the best?
Well, I would have to say that when I was your age, 12 years old,
Lauren,
let's see,
please move.
I was in the 7th grade. It was in 1958. At that time, clothes weren't as important, fashions weren't important then as they are now. So I would have to say that, you know, my mother just bought me school clothes, I put them on. There was nothing particularly exciting about any of them.
Did you get any spending money? How much did you have to earn it?
Whatever money I got, I earned. I would earn that money. I had a paper route. And I earned most of my money that way. Or sometimes I would help my father in the summertime. He was in the construction business and would take me with him on jobs. And I would do things like mix cement and carry bricks. And I would earn some money that way.
How much?
A few dollars. I earned about $5 a week in a paper route.
Okay. What did you buy with your own money?
What did I buy? Well, I would say that I would go up to the corner store every once in a while and buy some candy or an ice cream soda, or a model, or a small toy, something like that. And or if it was baseball season, I would buy baseball cards.
What did you want to be when you grow up?
When I was 12 years old, I don't think I really had a burning desire to be anything, but I often thought that I would like to be a pilot.
What sports did you like best?
To play,
Lauren, you're right in the
Baseball.
way. You have to move.
I would like to play baseball, and, football, and then when I got a little older, I was on the track team.
Did you like school?
I can't say that I liked it.
What was your favorite subject?
Science.
What was the subject you disliked the most?
Math.
Did you have any hobbies?
I guess the hobby that I had was collecting and putting together models.
Did you have a secret wish or ever pretend that you were someone else?
No.
What did you think your biggest problem was when you were my age?
My biggest problem when I was your age? I can't remember what my biggest problem was at that age. I guess I felt my biggest problem at that time, I guess I felt I never had enough time to myself. I never had any, what you would call major problems.
In what year were you my age?
1958.
Okay, that's all.
That's it?